Planet in Focus. Hi, I'm Chris Hadfield, and I think perhaps those words mean something different to me than they do to most. I've had the incredible privilege as one of Canada's astronauts to see the planet directly with my eyes around and around thousands of orbits in a perspective and a focus that is fairly new in the human experience. It gives an awareness and a sense of perspective and a real accurate understanding of the true nature of our planet, like nothing else I've ever experienced, and something I think that is necessary to share to the best of my ability. I'm really pleased to have been an Echo hero, and I want to wish Planet in Focus a happy 15th birthday, happy 15th anniversary. But I did want to answer the two questions I think that are being posed to several people. And one is, what do I love most about Canada's natural world? And what environmental issues do I champion? Having seen Canada so many different ways, driving across it, hiking all around it, traveling from coast to coast to coast, and then crossing it at an altitude of 415 kilometers and seeing it in its entirety in just 9 or 10 minutes, gives me a respect for it and a sense of unity for Canada that perhaps isn't that common. And what strikes me most, what gives me the greatest love for it, is seeing it as a sum of the parts. Sometimes we take our own particular local piece of it and somehow portray that or project it as being all of Canada. But Canada is so huge, so vast, so, in fact, to a large degree, at least as far as humanity goes, largely unknown. And yet it is all Canada. And having seen it and hiked it and visited it, the small communities and the small parks and the small forests and the vast number of lakes across the north and the endlessness of it and the concentrated areas where a lot of us live, each of those all together becomes Canada. And that's inherently what I love the most. The hugely disparate but interdependent pieces of Canada that actually, when seen in their totality, define who we are. And the environmental issue that I champion is both the problem and the solution that we create. Never in the history of our planet have we fed so many people as we're feeding this week. Over 7 billion of us have a quality of living that is as high or higher than it's ever been in the history of our planet in its totality. But that comes with a great cost. All of those people exhale, all of those people have waste products, all of those people want heat and light and a regular food supply and the opportunity for self-betterment, naturally. And it's what we should encourage with each other. But that creates, of course, waste products, and the way that we generate energy is a problem, and the way that we deal with our waste and our personal habits are key. And when I talk about championing an environmental issue, to me the real issue is not just something esoteric or something distant, but the real issue is individual choice. What are you doing as a personal habit that has the most balanced effect and sustainable result possible for maintaining an environment that clothes and houses and feeds as many of us as possible? How do we not only raise the standard of living for as many human beings on earth as possible, but how do we make that so that it can last, so that it's sustainable? That's what we need to address. I think it's fundamental to our species, it's fundamental to international relations, it's fundamental to the peace process itself. And it's not something to blame on someone else. It's not the United Nations. It's not some current politician. It's not some business that is doing something. It is an individual responsibility within each of us to at least change our own behaviors, and then if you have energy and time left over, to start to work on maybe helping other people change their own. I think if people could look at the environmental issues from that perspective, then we all stand a better chance of better lives collectively. Thanks for inviting me in today, and happy 15th.